YouTube. This is my co-host, Mr. Gable. You will probably hear him squeak during this pregnancy vlog. It's been a while. Let's see, I think the last time I was on here for a video, I was 20 weeks, and I am now currently 35 weeks. So I have 5 weeks left of this pregnancy. I haven't been vlogging or blogging or doing any hair tutorials because I have been beyond exhausted. This pregnancy has definitely had its ups and downs, and I'm going to talk about them. So, I think I mentioned in my last video that I have hypermesis. And what that is pretty much extreme morning sickness, as well as dehydration, dizziness, fainting, weight loss, all of that goes along with it. And some women, it only lasts for the first trimester. Some women, it lasts first and second. And some women like me, it lasts all three. So I get sick pretty easily. I have to be very careful about my water intake. I really don't drink a lot of juices, and I never really drank soda that much anyway, but I definitely cut back on that as well, just because it dehydrates you even more. I haven't had any scares as far as he's concerned. Well, one, during our hospital tour, my husband and I went on our hospital tour, and silly me, I take my water everywhere. But this time I was like, I'm in the hospital. There'll definitely be some water there. I'll be good. So we sit down in the room, and we had a little, the little video that explains what hospital we're going to, what rooms and everything. And then after the video, we're going to go upstairs to look at labor and delivery room, nursery, mother's rooms, all that stuff. Well, the first room that we get to is the labor and delivery. There's probably about 30 people on this tour. And I'm like leaning up against the wall, and I tell my husband, man, I'm really hot. Because that's one thing that's like, I was hot before, and I am extremely hot now, especially being like in this Florida heat. Like, side note, yesterday I went out to run an errand. It was 9:30 in the morning, and it was 93 degrees outside. So I don't go outside that much anymore. So I was like, hey babe, I'm kind of hot. So then he's like, all right, we'll get you some water. So we're walking to where the nursery is, because I'm like, okay, I think there's going to be a water fountain. There is. I drink from the water fountain, start getting a little tunnel hearing. I was like, oh no. So I tell my husband that I need to lean up against the wall or go to the restroom or something. So he walks up, he says, to go ask the tour guide where the bathroom is. And I faint. Yes, I faint in front of the nursery. And I was like devastated when I kind of came to, because it was a lot of people and everyone was rushing over to me. They're asking, do I have high blood pressure? Do I have gestational diabetes? Like, people trying to feed me sugar. And I'm like, no. I just need water. I need water. And I pretty much start crying because I was embarrassed. But all the nurses and everyone was like, but you looked beautiful fainting. I mean, you looked really good. So, I mean, yay for that. They took me, of course, to like triage just to check out. I think I was 28 weeks at that time, 28, 29 weeks. And I was a little nervous because I didn't feel him move during that time, but it could have just been me that was freaked out. So they plugged me up to a little heart monitor and a little contraction monitor to make sure that I'm okay. And this boy kept on kicking so much that he almost kicked like the monitor like off. It was ridiculous. So he was fine. Everything was good. That's the only time that I felt that I actually did faint. So I'm very, very careful about taking my water wherever I go now. My husband makes sure that I do that. I had maternity pictures when I was 28 weeks. We really wanted to do something different. My husband and I are kind of really into the show Mad Men. We are obsessed with that. And Tiana Parrish is like one of my favorite actresses on there. She plays Dawn, who is Don Draper's secretary. And oh my goodness, so I posted this stuff, and she liked me on Instagram and like commented on like some of my pictures. I was like, oh my goodness, celebrity hair crush. actually acknowledges me. I was such a goofball, but okay, that's totally side note. Anyway, so we had like this really vintage style maternity shoot. I will put a link. I'll put a link in the description box of like, I need to blog that, or also if you go on my Instagram page, I'll put a link for that. You can see some of the pictures from the photo shoot. So they're very classy and love them. And then 2 or 3 weeks later, we had our Mad Men style baby shower. Definitely different. I will put a link in the description for that blog as well, so you guys can see pictures from there. We had it at a club that's down here in St. Pete, but it was really, really nice, and just, it was totally my husband and my taste, and a big props to my girl who flew down here from Jersey to throw it for us. Her and her cousin from Boston, like, they were behind the counter like the entire night that people thought they worked there. It was hilarious, but they did an amazing job. It was co-ed. It was like cocktail attire. We had cocktails for everyone who could drink. We had like music. I didn't open up gifts because I'm really kind of shy about being put on the spotlight. Like, I didn't want anyone like oohing and ahhing. So I kind of just had my own little private time to open up my gifts afterwards. So that was really, really nice. And then I had my girls from Boston and New Jersey stay for like a couple of days after the shower. One stayed for a week, one stayed for a couple of days. So it was really nice just to have some company at home with me, and not just be me and my co-host Gable, because Kevin works and I don't. Let's see, that was 30 weeks, and now I'm at 35. So I'm going to start, I already see the doctor every 2 weeks, and in about 2 more weeks, I see her every week. I am extremely excited and anxious and nervous to see him, because he will not allow me to see him. All of my ultrasounds, he's either facing my back, or it's like he kind of rolls over a little bit, and I saw that he has a chubby cheek. So I think he has my cheeks. And I'm excited to see what he looks like. I really am. And like I said, I have 5 weeks until my due date, so give or take. Could be earlier, could be later. It's definitely been a whirlwind. As far as my hair goes, this is the most that I've done with my hair in a while. Usually, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you see that I rock that puff like every day, because it's the easiest to do. This is just a simple twist out. I used, I'm trying to think of what I used to do this, because it feels really moisturized. Ampro Pro olive oil gel, excuse me, and the Shea Moisture curl enhancing smoothie, and a little argan oil to set it. So I just took the twist out today. They were in my head for 2 days. I let them dry and everything, so now they're all dry, and I'll probably do a little fluff out. Doing our little baby moon this weekend. That's going to be fun, kind of staying close to home, just because I am 35 weeks and I just don't want to go too far. So it'll be interesting, because it's like our last like little getaway with just the 2 of us. So I'm excited about that. And I think that's about it. I will try to do another video. If you guys are interested in seeing like what I packed in my diaper bag, leave comments below and I'll make a video for that. As far as hair tutorials, I'm probably gonna have to wait until after he gets here, because I don't have any energy. And the next video, if you guys don't want to see what's in the diaper bag, that's fine. The next video will probably be when he's here. Just to introduce you guys real quick. And I think that is it. Yes, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. And if you want to like stay in contact with me or see what's going on, one of the best ways definitely is to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Twitter, I try to keep up as much as I can, but Instagram is like the main place if you really want to see like what's going on. I kind of put pictures and stuff. And before I go, I will do a belly shot. So here we go at 35 weeks.